Hi everybody, this is Adam with the Adam Josh Oral Blog. You'll have to forgive me and take my word for it that that this is the Adam Josh Oral Blog. I think somebody took my credits. I had them. And this morning I'm looking around and I don't have them. My guess is that somebody was cleaning up or something and just took them and threw them out. So I'm covering this blog AJOB on AJOB 26 called Weather, Technology, Oil, Food, and War, a how-to for control seekers. It's not every morning that you wake up, it's not every morning that you see a tsunami warning on Google's homepage. And then I show Google's homepage, which you can go to right now and check out. You can check that out now, document it. Alright, sorry, Alright, hopefully you'll be able to see this. Tsunami alert for New Zealand, the Philippines, Indonesia, Papua New Guinea, Hawaii, and others. Waves expected over the next few hours caused by 8.9 earthquake in Japan. It's not every morning that you wake up and see that. My first instinct was to check what the crazies over at HARP are up to, and here's what I found. And you can go on the website and click the links here and go and check out HARP for yourself. But this is the induction magnetometers readings, and ideally, if there's no frequency magnetometer frequency reading, and if everything's calm and there's nothing crazy going on, this will be down here. It won't even be on. It won't be reading anything, but it's on and it's reading activity, and whether or not HARP is transmitting or receiving is up for debate, and that's what I kind of get into here. Another picture that was from yesterday. This is from the 10th, and then there's another one from today that you can see yourself. But we see pretty clearly that from the 8th of this month up until the latest reading, HARP Alaska has been on and active and showing some of the most significant readings I've ever seen. For those who haven't been paying attention, this is what HARP is, and then I link to the full video of Conspiracy Theory with Jesse Ventura's HARP episode. Worth watching. And another video, The Missing Secrets of Nikola Tesla, which I covered before in Technology, Where Are We Really? And the character Q from Quantum Leap covers, I forgot the guy's real name, but he covers Tesla's invention in the 1800s. Like how Niagara Falls is harnessing AC current power to your home, Tesla invented that, and also won the challenge to harness electricity from the falls. So maybe pay attention to what I'm saying. Spin the globe and check the news, and this is what we find. And then I link to a whole bunch of stories that I was going to cover. The CBC talking about the tsunami warnings off the eastern seaboard areas of British Columbia. They're saying that Victoria is okay, but they're issuing tsunami warnings for the coastal areas of the coastal areas of BC. I'm just double checking that right now. Let's see exactly what we're talking about. BC coasts on tsunami advisory. The north and central BC coasts, along with the west coast of Vancouver Island from Cape Scott to Port Renfrew, were on tsunami advisories early Friday after an 8.9 magnitude earthquake struck. So they're kind of talking about it in the past tense, like maybe the advisory has come and gone. But are not as severe as warning, with the provincial emergency coordinator to okay. Well, I haven't heard any news from any of my friends out in BC yet, so I don't know whether that means the lower levels of some of the areas there are hit really hard, or nothing's happened at all. I know that some of the videos that you can see right now out of Japan and are pretty horrible out of Japan, but I don't know about Hawaii or anything like that. There's another video here I linked to from the Toronto Sun talking about the tsunami warning, and from Hawaii they're also under warning right now, and I don't know if this is all past tense or is it still happening. I mean, when a tsunami happens, whether it's, you know, a few meters high or a meter high or several meters high, there's long-lasting flood damage and lots of different types of damage. And I mean, I'm hearing different reports between 40s and 50s of people, 40, 50, 60 people that have been pronounced dead in Japan. So you know, who's to say right now? We have to let this. The story is kind of just happening, and I'm, you know, waking up to this stuff. Waking up and coming to check the news, and this is what's happening. It's kind of messed up. I was personally wondering what happened to all the news about Saudi Arabia's Day of Rage. It was big news on Al Jazeera all week, and now not a peep. I typed in Saudi Arabia Day of Rage in their search bar and literally got nothing back. Just saying. I covered this type of man-made devastation before in Harp in Haiti, and before you could Google Harp in Haiti and get remember this typing that we just did before in Harp in Haiti, and before you could Google Harp Haiti and get pages and pages of results like so. Yeah, if you Google the words Harp Haiti, you'll come up with pages and pages of results of people that are saying that Harp caused Haiti, and people are like, oh, that's crazy. And so that's why I go in next to think weaponized weather is crazy talk. Here's the father of weaponized weather telling his story, and there's a video here that you can watch. Ben Livingston, the father of weaponized weather, and he talks about cloud seeding and how they could create and seed a small cloud into a large cloud, which would ultimately rain. And he could cause rain, he could make rain, he could stop rain, divert storms, create storms, and he talks about it and how they used it in Vietnam. You'll see how it made sense to them back in the 60s to use weather to their advantage. He explains in that video, by causing it to rain for a significant amount of time in Vietnam's dry season, their military was unable to mobilize any significant opposition because the majority of dirt roads had been turned to mud. Makes sense, right? All this feels a little different now, though, when tsunamis are being threatened to arrive on our own coast, doesn't it? More on scalar and Tesla weapons, and then I linked to another article about that. Do your own research, look up Tesla's other inventions. While you're at it, check out this other blog, Technology, Where Are We Really?, where I go a little bit more in depth to other technologies that that people like you and me, the lower class people, compared to these people, will never be able to see or use. I mean, how likely do you think it is that you can go check out the tubes, the Navy tubes that connect the entire world, or how likely do you think it is that you'll get on a man-made UFO and go to Mars or go to the moon bases or check out the mining operation on the moon? How likely is it, that you'll meet the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers and ask them all their secrets? They publish magazines like the Forbes 100 and the World's Richest Men to get everybody thinking that Bill Gates is the world's richest man. Whatever. That's a whole other subject, but Bill Gates isn't the world's richest man. People who issue currency and who own the world in that sense have a lot more money than Bill Gates. The Queen of England technically owns all the land of Canada and all the British colonies, and she's not selling, so for landowner wise, I'm pretty sure that the Queen of England would be richer than Bill Gates. I mean, that's just one example. Think of all the other oil barons and Saudi Arabia people. Check out a website called whoownstheworld.com, or I think or the world's richest people, but whoownstheworld.com shows all the largest landowners. Anyway, enough about that. I hope this recorded. Thank you for watching AJOB 26. I'm recording this on Ustream right now and not on YouTube, because if you can record it on Ustream, then it also posts on YouTube afterwards. So let's see what happens. Tell your friends to get a job.